Morning everyone, how are you all doing, guys? Welcome back to Somerset Man Walking. Doing a local circular walk today. Might be able to hear a plane taking off. We are not far from Bristol Airport here. Doing a little circular walk, so I'm starting in Baker's Lane. It's going to take me down to a footpath, across a large field, along by the River Yeo. And on this video we're going to be able to see a mill stream, an old railway bridge which is part of the Wrington Vale Light Railway, a weir, and also possibly some pigs. So there you go. Yeah, so that's Baker's Lane in that direction, guys. And I will finish my walk by coming down that farm track opposite us there. So on we go. Yeah, so I'm just walking down Baker's Lane now. And I haven't done this walk before, I've done parts of it. But yeah, I just need to get down to the footpath and I turn right and it takes you down across the field and heads down towards a little spot where I used to play when I was a kid. I think we used to call it the pool. Anyway, onwards. So you guys just turned off of Baker's Lane by that little bridge there. I'm not too sure what that stream actually is. I mean, obviously a little tributary to the main river, the River Yeo. And like I say, I've never done this walk before, so there's Wrington in the faraway distance in front of you there. I'm just out in the open. It is public right away, so I'm just going to walk down now across the edge of this field because they are growing crops. I can remember a few days, obviously there's crop rotation, isn't there? I think they rotate the crops every 4 years. I may be wrong. I'm not a farmer, although I am a country bumpkin. I'm not a farmer. But yeah, a couple of years ago it was all corn, like corn on the cob in here. And it's a huge field. I mean, it's absolutely massive. All surrounded by farmland here, guys. The little village. It's yeah, mainly a dairy around here, although we do have a large pig farm. You may have heard of Elvis's. Anyway, onwards, guys. Heading on down to the River Yeo now. Yeah, so I'm just about 3/4 of the way down on this field here, guys, and there's this big tree down. I am going to have to go round it. I can't climb over it. Looks like people have been going around it responsibly, trying not to step on anything that we shouldn't be stepping on. Yeah, we've had some big storms lately, and unfortunately, these big trees have come down. So I'm heading sort of around the edge of this field, and that tree line in front of me there is the River Yeo. So I'll be picking up on that and then heading out across in that direction there through a couple of kissing gates. Another one down here, a sort of leg off of the large branch off the side of this. Looks like a beech to me. Beech tree. I'm not au fait. Is it silver birch? Could be, yeah, silver birch, I think. Well, that's fine. I can go under this one. No issues. It's absolutely fine. It's a shame, isn't it? So, like I said, obviously respecting the crop in the field, I'm going to walk right round the edge. I've still got this little brook running down on my left, and this comes down to join the River Yo in the corner of this field down here. And we used to play down there as kids. There's like a little natural pool there. Yes, really are then, guys. Still looks like it's a hangout for the local children. It's quite a beautiful spot actually. So like I said, guys, this is where that little stream that I was walking alongside joins the River Yo. So there's the River Yo there. That's it, you've guessed it. Most of you would have heard of Yo Valley yogurt, I'm sure. That's where it gets its name from, basically. The Yo Valley. And this is the River Yo. And this is where that little brook joins the main Yo here. Like I said, little swing there, look. So the kids do still play down here. This actually brings back quite some memories for me. Long time ago now, guys. So this hour is going to take me roughly around about, this walk, sorry. It's going to take me roughly around about an hour. And obviously I'd love to film it all, but I can't. So yeah, I've now got the River Yo on my left. And I'm going to head out now onto that direction. Across the, one of the, I want to say main road, but one of the lanes that brings you into the village of Wrington. Here in North Somerset. So onwards. So that range of hills that you can see in front of you there are the Mendip Hills, one of my favourite places to walk. Unfortunately, I still have a rather sore foot. And because I'm not resting it enough, I don't think it's not getting any better. So every time I go for a walk, obviously it's flaring up again. But yeah, the beautiful Mendip Hills, outstanding area. Oh, sorry, shall I say a area of outstanding natural beauty. Beautiful morning, guys. It's colder than yesterday. It's only about 12-13 degrees, but it's very pleasant for walking. The birds are singing. Anyway, on we go. I really do love this time of year, guys, when all the blossom is coming out. You know, spring's here. You know, we're now at the sort of getting well into April. The daffodils are just starting to go over in certain places. The bluebells are one of the last to flower, so they're coming out. The blossom here along the River Yo. Yeah, so that tree line there on the right hand side, that's where I have walked, I've come from. And then you've got that pool down in that bottom corner there. But we're going this way, I'm nearly down to the road. Go through a couple of kissing gates, and then we go through a footpath that looks like it's taking you through somebody's garden. Well, it sort of does, but it is a public right of way. And that's where the old mill was here in Wrington. So we walk past the old mill, literally past the house. It's very odd. You think, where am I going, you know? But it is public access, no problems. The guy there actually, he has offered to show me around, so that might be another video if he doesn't mind me filming it. Yeah, so just coming down now that tree line, or the hedge line in front of me, sorry, down to where I need to cross the road, go up towards the old mill there. Now here we are at the kissing gate. I've got to go through that one over there in a minute. So it always seems a bit strange because you feel like you're walking through somebody's garden. There we have a really good view now of the Yo. This bridge I'm on now, guys, is called Beam Bridge, and I will show you why in a second. Yeah, so there you go, Beam Bridge, and that is the reason why it's called Beam Bridge. You've got that concrete beam going across there as a support. There is a sort of 7.5 ton weight limit on this road, but you do obviously get some big stuff coming over when it has to. And this bridge always seems to hold firm, which is a good thing. So here we go, public footpath. Let's head on now up to the old mill. Beautiful part this, of the walk this, it really is. I'll bring you back in a sec, guys. Here we are, like I said, it is literally like you're walking, well you are, you're walking through somebody's garden. It's so strange. Oh, the whole gate here, look, an old fashioned clip on. Just make sure you be respectful and shut that. There we go. Some lovely daffodils over there. Yeah, I don't want to film too much of the property there, guys, because I'm just being respectful. Some people would. I don't. Just coming across now to this is the mill stream now, guys, on the left, as opposed to the Yo. And I will explain a bit more on that later when we get to the weir, which separates the Yo. Man-made, of course. So I'll go across this bridge here. So this is the mill stream. Like I said, not the main river. A little gate here. I'm just going to follow this path now with the mill stream on my right. I'll bring you back when we get to an old disused railway bridge and line. That's the old mill pond there, guys. Nearly at the railway bridge now. Mill stream there, still on my right hand side. Hello, sweethearts. A couple of lovely ponies here, guys. One looks very friendly, he's come and say hello. Hello. One led down over there. Hello, you're going to be on YouTube. You are. Now, I don't know if this is going to come out, guys, but there's 3 railway bridges here. That one in front of us, right dead centre in the screen. I will arrow it when I edit if you can't see it. Looks like they're building a new road and part of that railway is now gone. But that's one of the bridges there, guys. I'll bring you back in a sec. Yeah, it's just coming up now, guys, to the 3rd of the railway bridges. It would have carried the Wrington Vale Light Railway over the Yo, or actually this one over the mill stream. The one over the Yo, unfortunately, is in a very sad state of disrepair. I'm a little bit upset, guys, because I'll just bring you back in a second. Yeah, so the former track bed right in front of us there. I am up on the very dodgy parapets of this bridge. And as we go round the track bed going away back into Wrington, that direction there. Difficult to see, guys, I know. I'll just bring you back a sec. So the reason why I said I was feeling sad But this is absolutely, I mean, it's such a shame because what very little remains of the old track bed. Paul from West Country Wanderers, I think you'll be interested in is you can visibly see they're putting in a new road here. And you can now visibly see that track bed. I can't go any closer to show you the other bit because it is private land. I'm still on the path here with a zoom on. But what a shame, it just seems that we're just losing bits of it year after year. I know I shouldn't be so nostalgic about it, but you know, I am. I'm from the area. I can remember walking that line. Oh dear. 1963 is when that line closed, along with many others. Isn't that interesting though? You can visibly see where they've excavated that track bed out. Yeah, you should be able to pick the donkeys out there, guys. A couple of donkeys been looking my way, thinking what's he doing, holding that thing in his hand. That stick, is it food? A little mill stream there. Running along. We'll cross over the road and show you the where. Yeah, so I'm around about sort of just over halfway around my walk now. Just coming up, I've got to follow a farm track now, which will bring me out where I park my car. So hopefully we'll see some pigs in a minute. So we've seen some little ponies, haven't we? We've seen a couple of donkeys. And in a minute, hopefully, we will see some pigs. Just got to go across this cattle grid here. So there we go, in the Mendip Hills there again. Back into shot. And I'm now on what we call the Yellow Brick Road locally, which is basically a farm track. No access to vehicles, as in public vehicles, just farm access. Can't see the pigs about today, perhaps they're not up yet. There is a couple of sheep in the little area here. Beautiful part of the countryside, this. Yeah, there is a public right of way along here to people on foot. They built this little farm track back in the 80s, and because of its sort of yellowy appearance when it was first put down, it was just nicknamed the Yellow Brick Road, and it's sort of stuck. Yeah, the pigs aren't out yet, guys. I think they're, you know, they call them lazy, don't they? Perhaps they're having a lie-in. It is a Sunday, so I don't blame them. They've got a little hut over there. There are plenty of sheep and spring lambs around this time of year, guys. You might be able to see them in the distance. I will zoom in. Yeah, you should be able to pick them out now. Field's a little way away, so but yeah, lying down tentatively. Lovely this time of year to see the spring lambs. Very quiet this morning. It's just such a peaceful, sleepy area here in North Somerset. Yeah, so well into my My walk out this morning, guys, probably got about another half a mile, between quarter and a half a mile to go. So normally all these fields are crop fields here. If you look in the faraway distance there, you may see that row of, I think they're poplar trees, or they're quite prominent in front of the picture now. There's a bunch right in the centre of your picture. Well, those are the ones that I walked past earlier, guys, when I had the little brook on my left hand side. So I've literally come full circle now, and I'm heading right back to Baker's Lane where I first started. There was a bit of mist coming down now, guys. But these are the views you get here. With the Mendits there. Wrington Coombe dead ahead. You got Blagdon over to your left. And then to the right here, the Coombe, and then the highest point of the Mendits, Beacon Batch, which I've done many times before and many videos on it. And that way, looking back towards the village of Wrington, and Wrington Hill, the surrounding woodland, including Presto Wood, where I was the other day when I done an update on that. It's a lovely morning to be out walking, guys. Funny how this mist is starting to coming over the Mendits here. Get a different view now of the Mendits as I pass what was the old railway line again. Oh, it was so sad to see that. In a way, it gave a lot up, didn't it? It showed the, you know, where the actual line was, you know, where the track bed was and how they sort of built it almost. You could tell it was made up ground. But yeah, the mist is coming in now. Still on the yellow brick road, guys. I'll soon be back to the car. So there you go then, guys, just coming to the end of my walk. I had to stop filming there for a bit because that mist was not mist, it was rain. So I had to put my camera away because this camera is not waterproof. So I'm just now coming back down to where I parked and where I started my walk. I'll let you know how far it was down there. When I get back, I will check my step-o-meter. So yeah, just coming down now. I can see my car and it's not been broken into or smashed or anything. So that's always a bonus, isn't it? So I'll just spin you around, guys, just to clarify I am back where I started. So there you go, guys, that's the farm track, Yellow Brick Road. The lane heading into Wrington. And Baker's Lane.